Hi guys, I am Asif Ali and you're watching CGHOW video, and today I have created this material in UE4. So this is the whole material I created. So let's start this tutorial. First of all, subscribe my YouTube channel and also click on bell icon so you will receive all new video notification. So I have my Unreal Engine 4.27 open, and this is empty project I have, and this is the reference we will follow. I got it on Pinterest, but this is ArtStation link actually, and this is the artist Vlad. I'll put this link in my description for the credit. So here's the effect, and I'll right click and open this image here and little zoom, and it has lots of variation, but we will cover this one today. And maybe if I'll make the one, you can make the other variation by your own, or maybe I'll cover this one today. Okay, so we can slightly zoom it more. Okay, so first we have this really effect inside it, and you can directly paint a texture like this in Photoshop and your work just finished. You have to just put this texture in a sprite and this also, but to make it customizable you can make a mesh that has UVs like this, so you can apply the straight texture and it will make this swirly. You can do that. So let's say I have my open, and I take a cylinder and I delete top and bottom, and then select these, scale it down, and then scale this. So you will have this disk, scale this up and this down. Okay, then if I go to UV editor, I'll just select all and normalize it. And one more thing I'll do, I'll smooth it. So I'll just take this insert as loop and multiple, maybe 4, yeah, and then you can again apply smooth on it if you want. And if you want to make it like swirl inside, you can also do this thing. You can select these, soft selection, and then you can rotate these like this if you want. You can do that in material also. So I got this, and the pivot is in center, so I'll just export this. Let's just scale it a little bit, then freeze and export to desktop disk, and I'll import that here. Then I need a texture for this, so I'll have this Photoshop opened. I'll take 1K texture, black, and then I'll use this render cloud again, this one, Control S to hide these, and then I will use this minimum and not this much. And if you want, you can just take this brush smudge tool and paint to make it slightly hand painted texture like this. You can paint it from starting with your brush also. I have a tutorial on that. You need to just search the aura texture in my YouTube channel CGHOW. You will find that tutorial how to paint this texture, but I'm just doing it very fast just to show you idea. And also check if this is tileable, because I have randomly smudged it, so definitely it is not tileable, but you need to make it. So this look fine. Check it again. So it is tileable now, and I'll just save it to my H drive, Aura and Targa. Save, and I'll import that here from my H drive, Aura. Save, and this is the material we got, Lambert. So M swirl, and I'll just use this texture in my material, and this mesh I will preview here. So if I directly connect my texture here, you can see how it looks. And then first I'll make it unlit, and how we want. Okay, so we can use a power here, so it will more black and white, and then we can use tiling, texture coordinate, and try different tiling. Three, and I want this to like a vortex to swirl like this from inside. So for that you can add something in the UVs of this. So I need a gradient. So if I take texture coordinate again and take the mask, Shift C, and preview this, you can see these gradient. So I need this gradient from center to outside, and actually I will take custom rotator, connect it here. I don't need this here, and this custom rotator will rotate this. Let me show you. So if I put something, this is the center, 0.5, and if I put value here, it will rotate. Or because my texture is straight and UVs are like this, you can also just add a value. So if I add a sign and time, you will see in action how it looks. So if I add directly, it is working on both sides, but if I take the append and I connect it on Y and X is 0, it is zooming, and like this it is rotating. So we know that we need to put something on X, and it is rotating. So it is completely rotating because this is the complete 0 to 1 value, and if I multiply this with this mask, because this is 0 here and 1 here, it will try to stop it here and only work here. See? So because the 1 value is here, it's working like this. So now we don't need sign, it is just to show you. We can just put some value here like this, or maybe like this. So we got this thing, and now this is masking from here. So for that, you can again take this gradient, this one, and invert this, and then take the power to increase or decrease this thing, and then multiply this with your will connect it here. So you got this, and I can multiply it again with a higher value to boost the white, like this, or maybe 10, and then I can increase this, so it will fade it, and then increase this, maybe 20. So we got almost similar type of effect, and this is also matter of a texture, so you can properly hand paint your texture. And this is flat from the center, but we got a hole, so I will just scale it again. So I will select this vertex and scale these, so you cannot see, and then I will export this again on disk and re-import it here. So almost that gone. So we got this, okay, and here we have 3 color: yellow, pink, red, then purplish. And you can do that actually, because this is a layers, and if I take the 3 color blend, it will show you the 3 colors. And definitely this black should be transparent, or we can just not transparent exactly, we can use the purple color here. So 3 and this purple color, I connect it on red, and this should be little darker. Then we have this red, pink, so red, and 3 again, pink, and you can take this, make this translucent, and this thing you can connect to the opacity, black and white, so you will have something this. And of course you can here again take a multiplier, or you can take a power to add it the alpha, or you can just multiply it again. Oops, this should be here, this is alpha 5. So you will get the denser effect of it. And this pink, and you can also do one thing, because here you have this softer one, you can just take the let me just make some space. You can take the power to edit this one. You can see this, I can add it, and then you can subtract 0.2, 0.5, 0.3, 2. You can make that yellow, then add it over it. So let's make this yellow, so multiply 3, and if you will directly add this on this, it will become more whitish, but I don't want that, more whitish. So you can also use lerp. So in lerp you can use one here, and this is alpha actually, and this can be the B. So you can also do this thing. I need to actually swap. Oh, it's not working properly. You can add. So you will got this, and here it has also these dots, and you can do lots of things with this, like you can rotate. And one more thing, it is very dense here, but in my effect you can see these things. So you can do one thing, you can take a gradient. I'll just copy these nodes and I can invert this and take the power and increase this value, and you can add this over your effect. So it is, now you can see, you can increase or decrease this value if you want to make it denser. And you can of course edit the tiling. One, 0.2, 0.5, 0.6, or you can play with it, because you cannot make exact result with any texture. You need to make the specific texture if you want specific, output. So I'm just showing you how you can do these things. So we got this thing till now, and now I'll just save it, and we need these dots, these dust type thing, and I'll just make a texture. So I'll just make it black, new layer, take a brush, and not very hard, and with the different sizes and with full flow I'll just make. Then I'll change the size, then I'll again change the size, and then change the offset. And then you can duplicate this layer, Ctrl J, and you can decrease the opacity and you can offset it. Okay, and you can even decrease the opacity, and you got this. Then you can save these as a target in H drive, stars. I'll just use this as a layer, then I can make the different material of that, or you can just add it on the same material. So I'll import that thing here, and you can do the absolutely same thing. So if I just copy this thing, copy and paste, and I'll just change the texture here, star, delete this and preview. You got these stars, and I'll just decrease this so you can see 0.5 I think, and you can increase the tiling 5 for the dance, and also I can decrease this, and then you can add this to the opacity. If not visible, I can multiply this with a higher value. Now you can see even higher, maybe 50, 40. So you got these dots also, and with tiling you can decrease the density. Okay, so we got our center element. Then I need these thing, and background is black. So basically we need something. So instead of adding this in opacity, I'll add this on my color, and I will not use it as translucent, I will use this as opaque. So background is black now, so I will fix that. I'll delete this. So now I add this thing, and now it become blue because of color. And okay, so I'll take the lerp and I'll connect it here, preview. Now you can see I have color and black also, and I'll reduce the brightness of these dots. So we got this. And we can add these colors, like if I decrease this, maybe let's take the power here and connect this one here. Also multiplier, and I'll also take the saturate node. So you can decide how much that thing you want, and this gap is too much, it should just touch the edge. So I'll just decrease this to 2 or maybe 1.5, and also here 1.5 or 1.5, 0.6, 0.8 for the stars. And tiling, I think 0.3, 0.4, 0.3. Okay, let it be 0.3. So we got this till now, and now I need this thing, this edge. So it has some colors. So again I'll take this texture, copy and paste it here, preview, and then I'll take the texture coordinate, mask, I'll take the green color, and then I'll take the sign. So, and if I increase the sign, I'll have this ring, and then I take the power to increase this, like this. And we had this texture, so we will multiply these together, and I got the ring. Now I will check the tiling. So yeah, we got now something. Okay, we got this thing, and then we can take, actually this is pretty sharp, so I can take smooth step, and if I put some values, it's already got sharper, but if I get 0.5, 0.6, 0.4, 0.5, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 0.1, 0.02. Okay, that's enough. Okay, but this ring is smaller than actual thing, so you need to make it bigger. And here, if I just this ring will appear, this should appear here, so I will increase this again, so this effect will be smaller again, 2.5 I guess, and here 1. And now I have this thing, so I will take again this 3-color blend thing, copy and paste, and if I directly connect this here and preview, I have this ring, and this color I want black, and you can edit these colors whatever you want. So let's say you have this color. I'm not tweaking much. Actually, I make it yellow and this one purplish or orangish. Okay, you can decide your colors. So you got this thing, and I can add it over my whole effect, and if I disable this node, we have ring, but this is smaller. So to make it bigger, I will add some, because we got this gradient and then we are doing these things. So I'll just add some value here, and 0, it is there, 0.2, it is small. I need to subtract 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 0.4, and then this thing should mask. So this is very big, so I'll use this as masked, and then I'll take the texture coordinate and mask, and then I'll invert this and power, and I'll connect it to the mask. It will cut it, so I can increase the size 0.5. Okay, there is something wrong, but on this we need to add this thing. This thing should add, so I will add this here, then connect to opacity. So now we got this. It has different colors, but completely done in material, and then it has also this glow you can add if you want. So like you had this and this, so I can just multiply it with a color like purplish or pinkish color, and then I can add this. It's like a compositing, you need to add layers one by one. Just make your effect and add this, and here you can see all effect is gone. So before here I will take the saturate node. It's still not working, so we got this and we got this. If I oops, I accidentally, let me just undo this. So we got this effect, and first I will saturate it definitely, and then multiply this color with this, got this ring, add this, add on emissive, why it's happening. If I directly connect it, it again not working. Oh, this is I again did the wrong thing. This is your emissive, you need to connect it here. Okay, and you can increase or decrease your width if you want. So I'll take the second power here to increase or decrease the width. 523, and you will have that soft color. You can see, you can definitely add the motion and like you can, this is 0.8, I'll make it maybe 1, and time, if I connect the time here, it's gone. Oh, okay. I can just take a pen, don't do these things, just take the pen and slightly like this, it's going not outward. And also these stars, I can add the pen here, minus 0.2. Also this ring, so now in viewport, if I take exponent, height fog, make it gray and slightly more darker, and I'll take this planar. Actually, when I started this effect, I was thinking I will make it in Niagara, but I just, okay, sorry, I need this thing here and then 5. And you can of course take this post process, you can make it infinite to make your effect look good, and also you can turn on bloom if you want. You can color, you can edit these things, okay, but that's it. I think so you can use it as effects in one material. So that's it for now. I hope you liked it and you enjoyed it and you learned something. Thanks for watching, keep learning, and bye bye.